Hello and welcome to another movie review here on my channel. Today going to look at The Family, otherwise known as Farväl till Maffian in Swedish. Yes indeed. Well, the basic story is that the main character, played by Robert De Niro, the only character I actually know the name, actor I actually know the name of in this movie. The other ones I can't remember. Well, Tommy Lee Jones. Anyway, basic story is basically he upset a gang member in the mafia, or a mafia member, and because of that they come in a conflict with them, and this mafia gang are trying to, well, basically snipe him and kill his whole family. So they is in witness protection program by the FBI, and they are relocated to a small village. I think it was in Sweden. Can't remember. I think it was at least a France little town, French town. Anyhow, he as in family isn't really the regular family. They are actually really, well, strategic in their plannings, really, well, angry inside, I think, after watching this movie, and they basically do whatever they want and get whatever they basically want as well, sometimes, yeah. When they come to this town, they have a little bit small hard time to actually get along and get into it, to this community. Later on they actually succeed, and they are trying to get friends and everything, have a garden party and everything. It sounds not as interesting as it actually turned out to be in this movie, but the children in this movie are going to school as any kid would do in this age, and you will see how you can call it weird they are, basically scarred from being in this family. They are planning every move they do. They actually spy on everyone, trying to manipulate, and everything is really fun and interesting to watch actually. The mother, well, she's just she's living at home, I think it was, basically, and well, being a mother, undercover mother, basically. And the character played by Robert De Niro is a writer. Everything sounds boring when you first think about it, but when you actually watch this movie, it's really fun and full of action. It is actually, I think it was an action comedy, I would call it. This is just, it is labeled as an action movie, but it is basically, in my opinion, an action comedy. After everything that happens in the movie, the bad guys that is actually after this family get knowledge about them from a school paper from this the children's school. They basically, the boy, the youngest in the family, actually accidentally writes down I think it's poetry or a line that one of the mafia leaders actually said to him when he was young as a child, and they get knowledge of this and send, well, thugs to basically kill this family. After that we will see the biggest action part of the movie, basically, or just everything goes bad basically in the town. These thugs are actually killing police officers, firemen, and just people that is walking the street sometimes. They kill the FBI agents. They actually were watching the family, and they almost succeeded to kill some of the members in the family, like the sister or the girl. Also during this movie, we will see Tommy Lee Jones' character. I actually can't remember his name because of the title of this movie. He is basically the big mafia boss that is trying to get Robert De Niro's character to actually get along with the people, get into it, get into the feel, actually being a guy from a small village there. Yeah, but in the end he is in the big fight as well. He doesn't, nothing bad happens to him basically. He just saves the, I think the teenage girl's life. I think it was him or it was her brother. Can't remember. Anyway, in the end, basically the fox gets killed, and the families get relocated again to another town or village or whatever. This movie is really fun, interesting, and action-filled in my opinion. A really fun movie to watch. Everything in this movie, in my opinion, is perfectly done. All the actors and actresses are really amazing at the work in this movie. Everything is realistic. Even though this family seems a little bit weird sometimes and over the top, it is really perfectly done in my opinion. Everything they does on the screen actually feels like they had done it before, and like it was daily meal, just daily stuff for them, and it's really interesting to watch that actually going through that. When it comes to the environments and the French town and everything is amazingly put together in my opinion. It feels like they are actually undercover, basically, yeah. And these mafia bosses and mafia gang that you will cut to sometimes in this movie also feels really great in my opinion. They isn't overplayed. They are bad. The bad guys. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. They're basically bad guys, but it's good at the same time to the people that is basically being good to them. During this movie, we see why they actually want to kill his family. Yes, he basically got on the bad side on one of the leaders, but he will actually go in depth in why they actually trying to kill them, which is really interesting. The effects in this movie is spot on in my opinion, even though it isn't many. When it comes to the explosions and everything, the gunplay, it is really realistically done in my opinion, really greatly put together, and really fun to watch. But overall, this movie, we gave a rating of 9.3 out of 10. A really fun, interesting action movie that you really should watch actually. The family in English, I can't remember the French name, Malavia, I think it was something like Malavia or something like that. I can't remember. In Sweden, it is Farväl till Maffian. Go and watch it, buy it, really fun movie. What basically puts this down a little bit is, well, sometimes it is over the top, in my opinion, so yeah. That's all for today folks, we'll see you next time. Bye.